In this video, I will be talking about the most important Bitcoin pattern we're currently forming on the market, and I will be exactly talking about what this pattern does mean for the imminent short term on Bitcoin. On top of that, I will be talking about the most important trends to be watching right now on this market. And yes, Bitcoin currently forms a very interesting channel of trading, and I will be exactly talking about this, so make sure to smash up that like button. On the previous video, we almost smashed it once again up towards 600 likes. Can we once again do today on today's update video? Smash up the like button and let's start to jump right away in towards the imminent short term here on Bitcoin. And if we're looking at the imminent short term, yes, we're still trading in this ascending triangle. And yesterday I discussed, of course, the potential danger for Bitcoin breaking down. But like you can see, we touched not the support line only twice, but yesterday we touched it another time and we bounced perfectly from our support target we were talking about. Yes, an ascending broadening wedge is a typical more kind of a bearish bias pattern, and of course as soon as Bitcoin does decide to be breaking this upward sloping support line, we could be in for a more significant correction wave down, right? But as long as we're not breaking below it, we're holding the uptrend, and Bitcoin could definitely still see continuations further on towards the upside getting created. However, if we're looking at this trend of this continuation towards the upside for Bitcoin, I am seeing something very interesting, right? So every single time, like you can see over here, so previous support currently flipping into resistance, like you can see over here, as well over here, previous resistance flipped into support, previous resistance right here flipping into support, and as well over here previous resistance flipping into support right there. So every single time we breach through a level and we break above it and we test as support and we continue the way up. However, this time around, we are not really holding on towards this level so well because we fell below the range and currently we are retesting it as resistance. So for me right now to look at the Bitcoin price section, the level to really break on the imminent short term is going to be the 23.3k, and as soon as we do break above the 23.3k, we could be in for, of course, more significant rallies. However, if we're going to zoom in towards the 4-hourly time frame, we can clearly see, yes, we have been trading in the bear flag scenario. We re-entered the bear flag. We're trading above it once again, flipped it into support. So pretty interesting how this is currently looking. But more importantly, if I just purely take the 4-hourly chart right here, I want to be doing some trend analysis, right? So currently we can clearly see Bitcoin has been forming higher highs together with higher lows. So we are currently in an uptrend. However, on the imminent short term, we're starting to see somewhat of a lower high getting formed, right? So we want to be seeing this level not getting confirmed as a lower high. So what we need to see is, of course, a higher high on the 4-hourly time frame. And if we're going to see that, then we're going to be basically confirmed that we're going to be going in towards a further uptrend. So as long as we're not breaking below the 22.5k, or basically as long as we're not breaking below this important upper sloping support line, I do believe the uptrend for Bitcoin remains to be strong, but as soon as we do break it, it's going to be looking quite more bearish. As well on the 4-hourly time frame, you can look at the similar pattern as on the 1-hour time frame. We're forming an ascending broadening wedge, and still I want to be pointing out this is more kind of a bearish bias pattern, so hopefully we're going to hold on towards the support line. But I tell you, out of the odds, 75% of the times of an ascending triangle, Bitcoin tends to be breaking down of it. And regardless the trend that we're currently forming that is looking very good, I still want to be remaining very cautious. And for me as well, the most important level to still look at is going to be this horizontal level right here. And just like I once again come back towards that level, the 22.6k is the most important level of support to watch right now here. If we break below it, it's going to be bearish, but as long as we're holding on towards it, it's going to be quite all right for Bitcoin. Furthermore, yeah, on the 4-hourly time frame, the most important resistance to break is this upper sloping resistance lines above us. Of course, if we want to be approaching this level, we need to approach as well the 24k, and the 24k, if you don't know already, if you have not watched my previous update videos, is the most critical resistance for Bitcoin, because if we're zooming out, in the Bitcoin bull run, we only had one big level of resistance before we really saw that significant correction on the market, and that was the 24,000 US dollars. Like you can see right here, I set up a horizontal line, and you can clearly see Bitcoin also got rejected 2 days ago from the 24,000 US dollars. So I do also expect that this is going to be somewhat of a resistance level. However, right now as well on the 12-hour time frame, or I mean I should say the daily time frame, maybe we're forming somewhat of a bull flag right here, consolidating, comfy before the storm before once again pushing further on. But for me, I need to see, of course, that break above $24,000 to, of course, enter that extremely bullish territorium for Bitcoin. And of course, in case we're going to come down to 21.5k, I would love to, of course, accumulate my new positions over there as well. Furthermore, my position and my strategy remains to be the same. I am still dollar cost averaging in towards Bitcoin every single day, because yes, with my hold up position, I would love to see Bitcoin going up, and actually I am buying more Bitcoin every single day with my hold up position. Only with my trading account, I exited all my long positions because I'm currently looking a little bit more like there could be some more downside coming towards this market, because it's looking just a little bit ever so slightly more dangerous. So let's see how this is going to be playing out right now on the Bitcoin price section for sure. Furthermore, looking at the BLX chart, guys, I do still think that this is the ultimate range for accumulation on Bitcoin, because if we're really zooming out and looking towards that weekly time frame on Bitcoin, really, if we're trading between the moving average, the green moving average, and the orange one, it has been historically a very good buying opportunity. The orange moving average is basically the 200 weekly moving average. We do know 200 weekly moving average, always if we're trading below it, make sure to scoop up some Bitcoin, because yeah, that was a good buying opportunity right here, as well right here, as well in the pandemic crash was a very good buying opportunity. And of course, right now, I still think we are having a very good buying opportunity. Currently, it looks to be that Bitcoin is getting rejected ever so slightly from the 200 weekly moving average. What is trading around to 23.1k here. Of course, 23.1k, that's also the level we're currently trading on. So basically, if we're going to be enabling the 200 weekly moving average, you can clearly see we're trading as, yeah, we're basically trading against the weekly moving average, and just like last time around, we got significantly rejected by that. We can currently also see here provided significant resistance. Here it's flipping into support. So this is of course a very important level to be trading above at the end of the week for Bitcoin. So guys, this was a very short update video once again on the market. These are my thoughts here. I think Bitcoin remains to be bullish as long as we're trading above that 22.5k here. But as soon as we do break below the upward sloping support line, I am going to look for significant shorting positions. If you want to be trading, and if you're living in the US, make sure to check out BitGet in the link description. It's a US friendly trading exchange, no VPN, no KYC. And if you also want to learn how to copy trade, check out this video that's currently popping up above. Anyways, if you're not in the US, I would highly recommend to use Bybit, and you can also find that link in the description right here. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.